Supra-Zeitgeist Management. Gaza, Ebola, Ukraine, MH370, MH17. There is always something in the news going on. Why cannot the world exist peacefully for any appreciable stretch of time? It is because these events are artificial. They are contrived and planned from the top down. The whole world's attention and consciousness is being managed. One crisis after another, these crises come and go like clockwork in the media. The international banking cabal at the center of the spider's web pulls strings on a schedule to unfurl one new crisis after another. This is why the world cannot be peaceful for any stretch of time. The zeitgeist of the populations of the world must be continually agitated and desensitized to chaos, stress, destruction, loss of life, calamity, disaster, and a little of the contrary side, reward and praise for dog-eat-dog competitiveness. Being a soldier, fighting, making lots of money, manipulating people and situations with cunning, pursuing sexual conquest, attaining status and power and recognition and accolade. The result of this agenda is that, eventually, the minds of people become calloused. This artificial and constant stress stimuli eventually causes people to become unresponsive and block out the information as much as possible. They then turn inward and become selfish as a defense mechanism. By focusing on themselves, people block the constant stream of a negative external world. They focus on their lifestyle and consumer preferences as an escape. They are conditioned to believe that therein lies accomplishment and the good life. This selfish, atomized individual is a main goal and result of Supra-Zeitgeist Management. It is the desired result, because when people disengage and focus on their own selves, those at the top of the all-seeing eye pyramid structure can better wield power. They will be unobstructed by any thinking peoples below who might have formed political movements in the world. Now those people are subdued, and they are, like ants, better observable from the top down. The mass media, under the centralized Mockingbird program, manages perceptions throughout the Western world. It maintains a Truman Show virtual reality for its people. It is cognitive and psychological enslavement, pushing and pulling on fears and prejudices and worries in order to manipulate the herd, as a sheepdog manipulates the direction, emotions and mood of the flock. Ultimately, the goal of zeitgeist management is to suppress the free spirit, creative potential, and political autonomy of humans everywhere. Most major news events in the world do not just happen by accident. It is not a long-running coincidence that one crisis after another keeps happening. Nor is this just the natural human condition. What we observe day in and day out is the product of an overarching, intentional program to feed a stream of consciousness to the masses. This stream of consciousness is of disaster, crisis, doom, greed, ruthless competition, fighting, and war. And those who plan and orchestrate it do so out of a perverse desire to control and suppress humanity. It is the product of an extremely antisocial and sociopathic master ideology. Alas, this is the world in which we live today. If we become aware of this manipulation, then we stand a better chance of raising our consciousness and living freer, more fulfilled and contentedly. Thanks for listening.